Hello? Yeah. Yeah, like where you just kind of pecked at it, huh? Oh, nice. All right, my friends. So I was on live earlier. I got, I had to pause it, or at least I thought I was pausing it, but it turns out um, I ended it. And I think it's because I exited out the YouTube screen. So my mistake, but we're back on and we're going to have to, not have to, but we're going to do a whole hour and just continue on speaking about skateboarding. Well, I told you I don't have enough battery for that. You know I'm on live, right? Oh, okay. Scandalous, or what is it called? No, not scandalous. Anyways, yeah, we can get boba later. What's up? What's up, whoever's here? Not, I wasn't saying you can get boba. I'm saying we can get boba. Look at this alien. No, I'm just kidding. I was about to show you. You look like an alien with your head. Or, dude, that's so funny. Take a picture of yourself. It's because she's dyeing her hair and she has like her head wrapped. But anyways, we're not talking about dyed hairs. We're talking about skateboarding and progressing. And we're continuing on the live that I was on for an hour already, and the expectation was to go 2 hours, but I got called by a buddy and we talked about skateboarding and filming some tricks. So, um, you know, yeah, I had to answer. They left. They got scared. They're like, "What? Aliens? Peace." No, there was a good amount of friends earlier. Um, so it's all good. All right, so just here, continuing on the live. I don't know if you guys were here when I ended it, but we're just talking about, um, skateboarding. What are some things that helps us progress? Some plateaus we want to get out of. Actually, you know what, guys? I can skate outside. Like I can go for a little push, so I am gonna do that. Can go for a push. Oh, let me not forget my tripod. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna be on here for an hour, peeps. So let's make the most of it. Let's see what we got here for error T. All right. Roach. My bad. I don't know why if your comments are getting deleted. I honestly have no idea. I'm not deleting anyone's comments. So I apologize if that's happening. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, the fresh air feels so good. We're gonna go out, just get some flat. Keep the blood flowing. Keep the blood flowing. Hi. We're just headed outside. Yes, sir. We are outside. We're just gonna do straight eights the whole time. Straight, straight muchos. All right, we got a comment. Uh, if you want advice, okay. So first off, it's very general. It's a very general. Oh my god, I can't very general question. So it's going to prompt a very general answer, which is you need to make sure you need to make sure you actually want to skateboard in the first place. Okay, no one can force you to skateboard. So if you don't feel inspired or moved to skate, then that's it's gonna be very difficult to do that to skateboard. See, let's make sure this is on a bit better. Just want to make sure it's still charging. Yes, it is. Yeah, let's see. Okay. But, mm, look, it's not as easy as doing the act because, as we know, we can do something over and over again and not get the results we want, but still continue to, uh, you know, still continue to rely on our habits instead of improving upon them. And so definitely it's not just about staying on the board because there's plenty of people who stay in a plateau in their comfort zone the whole time, but that is not what we want because it's abundant. The learning is abundant. Skateboarding's approaches are abundant. The obstacles, everything about it is an opportunity to explore and progress throughout throughout that exploration. So definitely takes a little more effort. It takes a little more intention. But but yeah, I mean that's a start. We got to start somewhere, and that's definitely a start. Okay, so we're going to skate, guys. Going to skate. Going to skate. Going to do the straight eight. I didn't even know the Spurs were playing. Wait, let me make sure this thing's charging. Still charging. That was bad. Are oh, I didn't see the comment. It just popped out. Oh no. Oh. All right, what do we got here? Hi, what's up? Any questions or how's it going with I don't know what's happening. It's a little hectic here because the World Cup is taking place, I guess. Wow. What's up? What's up? All right, so I guess we're going back to flat. Any trick request before I go to my second round of flat ground skating throughout this life. Ooh, fireworks are being thrown. Maybe Mexico scored a goal. Not too sure. Not too sure. Not too sure. Yeah, I feel like Mexico definitely scored a goal. Let's see. Funkadelic. Damn, Funkadelic Fox. What's up, dude? Welcome back. I know you've been on here before. My opinion on egg boards is they're a fun shape to ride. Definitely effective for feeling stable on the board. Um, it's going to be a little limiting when you want to be technical, but people have done amazing tricks on any shaped board. So I feel like that really comes down to just like I haven't really skated one for a while, but I know if someone like a Frankie Vianney skates an egg board, I think I have to just be like actually skate a shape to maybe have a more legitimate opinion. But I feel like it's just more of an aesthetic thing. Um, I know depending on it's because there's different variations on egg shapes. So just like regular paddle boards, every egg shape has its different dimensions, wheelbase, and whatnot. So I don't know. I think it's cool to try out. Definitely see what it works like if it works for your skating. Don't shy away from trying it out at the very least if you're interested. I've never really been interested to skate one, so never ask. I have done a couple tricks on like a very egg shaped board, but that was just for fun, like kind of cooling down or just like not really wanting to skate. So I tried it out. But if I'm actually feeling like skating, I don't think I am going to be gravitating to an egg shape. All right, well, yeah, but that's my opinion. All right, so I'm gonna do the straight eight before I come back. Okay, everyone. Oh, we got one more comment. Yeah, my dude. Of course, that's what I'm here for. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna do the straight eight, and then I'll check back in. I feel like this is kind of off. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out this tripod. All right, straight eight coming to you live. All right, try to. How many tries do you think I'll get the straight eight on? Straight eight is kickflip, heel flip, switch, and fakie. All eight. Oh, no. Ah. Okay, I got four. Nollie flipping, nollie and fakie now. Oh, okay, that's nollie. Now we need the fakie ones. I went out of frame, but I landed it, guys. I'm gonna count it. I'm gonna count it. That was funny. I'm gonna count it. Honestly, I do not feel like doing flips. That's tired. Um, yeah. So I was just doing a straight eight. Honestly, my ankles need some recovering to do. So I'm going to, uh, take it a bit easier. That's a bit too intense. The intensity was a little too high, for my body right now. So I think I'm going to be a little more, a little less taxed, choosing tricks that are a little less taxing on the ankles. So maybe like front shoves, 180s, big spins, fakie, nollie. Keep it a little lighter. We'll see. We'll see. Uh, nollie 180s. I love doing those. Nollie fronts at 180s are just cool to really dial in. Have been really awesome to really oh my god, to challenge lately. Yeah. So any questions? I do coaching. We do lessons. What I post about is how to progress with skateboarding. With some concepts like staying over that lead foot, opening up to the direction you're going, staying or kind of leaning into discomfort or uncomfort. Not sure which one to be using. Not just staying in a comfort zone, choosing perseverance over pessimism, being patient with your own skate journey. Don't compare yourself to other skaters. Comparison is a thief of joy, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So we're on here just to show the support, right? We're in this, not to be a little, too corny, but we're in this together. Uh, and so for the one person on here, let me know if you have any questions, anything you would like me to elaborate that you've seen in the videos. If not, if you haven't seen them yet, I encourage you to go check out the channel, see the videos, see the ones with most views. Maybe those are the best I got according to everyone else. So check out the title, see what intrigues you, and lean into it. You might actually thank yourself for checking it out, and I will for sure thank you regardless for giving it a chance. So yeah, do as you wish though. Hope everyone, or hope you three that are on here, or at least three that were on here, are having a good day. If you like soccer, today's Mexico versus Korea. I think they're playing. I'm sure they're playing already. Um, so that might be exciting. Also, I was suggesting if you guys are interested in just sending in some videos for feedback, you can send me a message at Instagram, and then I'll accept it. And after you can submit like some video that I could review or I can give some feedback on. Totally up to you. Try? What do you mean? What's try? One try. Yeah. Shout out to whoever's on here. I see one person on here consistently. The plan was to skate flat, but definitely didn't feel my body definitely didn't feel so hyped when I gave it a try. So I think I'm doing good for now. I actually might go inside, but the live's going to continue. So do not hesitate to talk talk more. The live was going so good. The one that I was on right before this, but it got interrupted because a good friend, good friend, decided to call me, and I decided to answer. So apologies to everyone who I let down by answering that call. But here I am, um, ready to answer, ready to answer any questions that you might have. So go for it. See, buddy. So, but I was thinking if you want to go, we should go. Well, I can't. I'm an alien. You're what? I'm an alien. You're an alien? You can't go with your hair like that? What do you mean? You wouldn't either. Yeah, I would. Why do I care? Alright, let's see what's going on. You're still on? Yeah. What is Insta? My Insta is PROFE dot CARLOSS. Profe Carlos. Yeah. Funkadelic Fox never fails to show up. Appreciate that about you. So what? You don't want to? What? Okay, never mind. Never mind. You're asking me? Yeah. No. Well, it's because they close at 9. Oh, unless you want like the boba time. How long does it take to dye your hair? Oh, nice. It's pretty quick. Do you guys use any other social media apps? Tell me in the comments. Shout out Natural Light. Natural Light just works. I don't even need a studio. I just need to be on live around these times from like 5 to 8. And then it's solid. Isn't that right? All right, so today I made a short video that I might post by the end of today, and it pretty much talked about how a lot of us use adversity or us facing adversity on the board as an excuse to stop skating, and really the only person you're hurting is yourself. And it's not really a person; it's just your potential. You're hurting your potential as in the sense of you want to progress, but you're not willing to persevere through that adversity. So therefore, you just simply aren't going to be earning your progression. So you got to make sure that you're not looking for excuses every time you face a challenge. And the challenge could be an injury. The challenge can be you thought you were going to skate that day, but you didn't end up because there was construction in the at the skate park. You fell or whatever. Whatever happened, you can't use that as an excuse. Just use it as as feedback that's going to help you be more prepared for the next time something like this happens, or to learn, just to learn and apply it, uh, s- to learn what not to do and apply, you know, the iteration. And so that's going to be uploaded. Looking forward to seeing the comments and what you guys thought about that video and see if I should do more. It wasn't, no one was filming me. I was just pretty much like holding the camera in front of me and speaking towards it. So interested to see how that one's going to do. Definitely could have cleared up the message a bit more, but had a lesson right after. So I was kind of limited with time, and I just made the most of the little break I had. So, yep, it's gonna be up by the end of today, if not by early next morning. And so yeah, look forward to that. Subscribe if you haven't already. Um, and there's gonna be a lot more videos to come. Also, I'm intending to do a lot of these lives. They're not really scheduled, although I'm kind of being convinced that I need to schedule them. So what hours, what times, what days? Huh? Oh, you're talking to me? Oh. Yeah, I'm being convinced that I need to schedule this these lives. Do you guys like boba? What is your like what's it called? What's your cheat snack or your guilty pleasure in drink form? Like if you're skating and it's hot and you're like, I know I should have water or electrolytes, but then you choose, what is that? What is that you choose? We're at 34 minutes. Congrats everyone. Congrats to number one right here. Who's on here still? Let me see who left the comment. Let's see. Oh, Brian's on here. There we go. I found out. Boba after before. Honestly, if you're gonna have it, which it's not recommended, but it happens. Definitely after. Um, yeah, you don't want to. If we use the sugar is going to satisfy our what's it called? It's gonna satisfy us in a way, so we might not go as hard as we we are uh we are capable of if we dilute that dopamine with with the sugar in that boba. So best to just kind of use all that to get think long term, get a new trick, or just get through the whole session with your all. So definitely after, because then you because then you feel like, oh, you're relaxed, you got everything you need, you're just gonna chill, and so definitely earn it. Which makes me think maybe I should start skating before I get a coffee and a pastry if I want to actually get out of this plateau. Naturally, our biology is incentivized to perform when it doesn't when it's kind of starving in a sense, or when it's uncomfortable, because we have to survive. Our biology feels like we have to survive, so it starts it starts firing these these mechanisms that are very primal and useful to progress, just like, or be victorious, triumphant, if you will. Sledge hug. POA. What is POA? Calluses. POA. I don't know what that means. Not sure what does POA mean. Do you know? Oh, plan of action. There we go. Wow, I like that one. Thanks, Sledger. Sledger. The plan of action. Well, the action already happened. I did 3 hours of in-person one-on-one lessons, 1 hour online. Very informal. It wasn't really. It was more through DMs, and then um yeah, and then I was uploading the YouTube videos. Ate some food. Took a 20-minute nap. Was listening to this podcast about coaching. This strength and conditioning coach from the UFC. So that was actually pretty. I was actually really intrigued in that, and it had me take. I got a few takeaways, like such as you know, basically, so that in order to build confidence, you need to be consistent. So I think it's something I've already said. Not that I'm taking credit for that, but it's something that was already ingrained somehow from some. I don't know where I got it from, but it was. Let's go. Getting the day started. Yeah, dude, let me know what you think. Like I said, I always welcome feedback, questions. Definitely can't cover everything in a video, even if it's 40 minutes to an hour, which honestly, the plan is to make these videos longer than an hour. It's just right now I'm working with limited storage. Um, and so, yeah, but definitely will be a bit longer in the near future. Yes, consistency is not only key, but vital, essential. It's productive. It's beneficial. It's productive. Yes. Yeah, and don't get me wrong. You can be doing something over and over and over again the wrong way, but the unspoken piece to consistency is key. Is that you got to be open to adaptation, open to change, open to being to learning, to iteration, and and fine tuning, refining. I don't know why I prefer refine. I don't know if I'm that's the correct term I should use, but being open to refining your tricks, even if they're perfect, because everything can. There's no such thing as perfect. There's only improvement and better, right? Perfect is it's like imaginary. It's an opinion, because someone can see a perfect 90-degree angle, but someone else sees a boring shape. So it's perspective as well. Yeah. Sledger, you're the man. You're MVP for this live. Wait, 9 a.m. Where are you? Where's the 9 a.m. at? I was having a chat with homie from Australia earlier. When it was 3 p.m. Oh no, 2:20 over here. It was 7:20 in uh in Australia. So 7 hours away. Wow. Oh, Thailand. How's it in Thailand? That's cool. Thailand. What part of Thailand? Where's the skate scene over there? Whoops. Or is there a skate scene? Where would I go as a skateboarder? Bangkok. Let's go. Wait, is that an actual city? That's a city, right? Yeah. Oh, capital of Thailand. Sick. So I'm sure that um we could skate over there, right? It's a capital. For sure developed. Produce skate shop and park. Oh, that's sick. Okay. Produce skate shop and park. Okay. Definitely gonna be looking out for that whenever I do go. Man, there's a list of places I want to go to teach. So it's Hong Kong, it's Mexico, it's Australia because I have a kid that I work with. His parents are Australian. Sweden. Um, there's Brazil. Not I do want to go, but it's not like a big favorite. China, um, Japan, Korea. I want to go. No, 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 no. Colombia would be good. That'd be sick because there's great skateboarding scene over there. It seems like. Um, Chile. I'm not like Chile isn't like one on my top 10, top five maybe, but it's one. I don't even know how many I already named. Hong Kong, China, Mexico, Chile, Colombia, uh, Philippines would be cool. Thailand, Korea, Japan. Did I say Japan already? Whoops. Africa. I feel like I'd be so. It kind of doesn't intrigue me, but I've heard, you know, that would be cool. Um, Canada. I feel like that doesn't count because it's still in like North America, right? What do you think? No, I guess Missy. What do you think? Canada? That's like not so cool, huh? Because it's like right next to me, not right next to the U.S. Yeah, it's very similar. So, Canada, not really. Um, I'd want to go to Ireland. I want to go to Ireland. I definitely need to go to Barcelona, but I feel I'm going to end up over there somehow. So, you know, sledge. Yeah. Once this goes up and running, the plan is to be able to um support my coaching. South African. Oh wow, that's so cool. Yeah, the plan is to support, the the skaters I coach and myself through YouTube, so that way I have a bit more freedom as far as being able to travel to just spread skate progression. Um, yeah, because in person skate coaching, uh, I feel, if you're someone who wants to work with very, s- how do I say this? Like choose your clients wisely. It's very volatile, like unstable, uncertain. But if you're someone who's willing to get like a influx of new kids every month, it's I'm already predicting I can burn out, which isn't bad, and it's actually it'd be a blessing. But I think long term, what would be awesome is to be able to host workshops, clinics, online sessions, lives, and just make a living out of this, presentations, whatever it is, travel to just teach skateboarding or coach skateboarding. And so this is the start of that. So appreciate you guys for being on here, but I just don't simply want you guys on here. I want everyone to make the most of this. And so ask away, please ask away questions, everything. Nice. Yeah, yeah, I bet. I will want to. I'm going to be traveling for sure. South African. I do not know my cities or anything of Africa. Let's go. Appreciate you guys for the support. Many hats OG. Hawaii. Oh, I need to go to Hawaii for sure. I just recently met this one guy, a buddy. He's from. I actually don't know how he pronounces it, but definitely an island in Hawaii or one of the islands over there. Sledge MVP. Thanks for the affirmation. Many hats OG. You know what? I am researching the algorithm, growth plans, and I definitely listen to a lot. Sorry, I definitely study that topic a lot, but I'm also not so strict on the application because um I don't know, I just found I got a little overwhelming with being with trying to have everything be perfect. And the way I learned to skate is just kind of throwing things out there, exploring, like I've mentioned a lot. And so right now I'm in a very exploratory phase of YouTube as far as my journey on YouTube. And so um as long as I'm teaching what I want to teach or coaching the way I want to throughout the videos, that's my main priority. So I want to get the message clear as possible. And then once I feel like I really cemented that message, it's gonna be game on, guys. I just got like a burst of energy right now because of just how I'm thinking about it. Um, and we're I would say I'm like three fourths there. By the end of the year, I'm just excited. Like we make plans and it doesn't always go as planned, but at the very least, if I am able to accomplish 25% of what I want to by the end of the year, it just definitely be blessed. And I think it would work for all of us. For myself and anyone who's a part of this channel, as far as like commenting on the lives and stuff. Sledja, thank you. Yes, appreciate you being on here. We'll be safe. I'll see you on the next live for sure. Um, but yes, I'm doing my homework. Everything's a learning process, but the main thing is b- being a uh, how do I say this? Being a competent coach. So that's my that's the north star, if you will. Yeah, and so far I've been on that trajectory. I started full-time coaching, or at least with that intention, like a year ago. Lately, things have been picking up, not to where they need to be, but where it's been an upward trend. So that's pretty exciting, and I've just been patient with that because I do not want to burn out. I want to do this. Oh, comment. Many hats, OG, more of an entertainer. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I mean, honestly, with the cool thing about YouTube is that it's not really about like, how do I say this? You make it what you want to be. Like, if you want to make it about your talent, make it about your talent. If you want to make it about entertainment, just make sure you keep it at that. But you need to know what you're doing it for, and then what you're able to complement it with. So it sounds like you can complement it with your journey of progressing on skateboarding, regardless of your experience. But yeah, hopefully it goes well, my dude. Entertainment can mean so many different things. So yeah, definitely find that version of entertainment, whether it's comedy, uh, falls. I don't know. You choose. People would be able to take me seriously. Okay. What do you mean by that? I'm a little thrown off. It's gonna be awesome when I go traveling and then I meet people who are on the lives. I think that's gonna be like so awesome. And he has OG. It's more skip bass. Nice. No, it's all good. Hey, everyone's at different levels. It doesn't. Honestly, the more I've skate, the more I've realized no one really cares. Uh, how good I am at skateboarding. The people who care are the ones who are are kind of following someone else's idea of what it means to be a skateboarder instead of their own. Because if you understand, if you make your own way, sorry, if you make your own, if you have your own reasons to skateboard, then you understand that everyone has or should have their own reasons to skateboard because skateboarding, at the very base is an individual like act of rebellion. Uh, well, I mean, everyone we do it in a community. There's community, but the the act of like progression, it does kind of stand on its own in many ways. Oh, I just realized more of you commented. Come to Atlanta. Haha. Let you know what? What do you mean? I've never dressed. Um, Atlanta. I think honestly, there's an academy over there called Skate Next Level or Level. No, yeah, Next Level. Maybe that's in Texas actually. But yeah, Atlanta seems like a cool place to go. There we go. Hey, 3 years is a lot more than what how someone how the average person lasts once they get on the skateboard. So congrats to that. And you're back. So there we go. That's what matters because it's only the present, really, right? So you could have been a skater 15 years ago, but you're not one now. So if you're living in the present, that only holds so much weight. But glad to have you back, OG. All right, so we got 5 minutes left. Definitely gonna be ending this at an hour. I just got hit with a lot of notifications, so I think I'm gonna be busy. And yeah, but we got 5 more minutes. So rifle them off. The sun went down. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Any questions? As far as how to progress on the skateboard, some things you're running into. If you hit a plateau, what do you feel is causing that? If you watch some videos, any comments on them? Any questions of elaboration on those topics? Whatever it is, I'm all ears or I'm all headphones, and yeah, we'll get to it. Even though we have only a couple more minutes left on this live. Again, appreciate everyone who's on here, and definitely looking forward to growing this and seeing you guys on here on the long run. S- Do I remember? Liam. What's up, Liam? Haha. Yes, I do. How you doing? I was just there this morning, actually. I was there until 2 p.m. actually. Got there at exactly 10 a.m. How you been, bro? How are the ollies coming through? You still skating with it being summer? Any videos you want to see in the near future as well? Let's see. Let's see what does Liam got? What is Liam saying? Yeah, that's right. I got the nice. Yeah, the ollie is super important. I think everyone wants to like most of us. Once we learn an ollie, regardless if it's good or not, we want to skip over to more difficult tricks. But you're always going to be having you're always going to feel insecure or like unconfident about doing your ollie on stairs, on gaps, and even once you try kick flips or shove it's or everything, if you don't understand how to properly get the board to stay on your foot, you're always going to have this issue to pop your board. And lately, that's even after year 15, 18, I've had a lot of trouble popping my board. It's always felt it's been possible, but it's always felt inconsistent or unreliable. Um, you know, even though it may have been a bit consistent. But yeah, hyped you're on here, Liam, and cool to see. Cool to know you're still skateboarding. Definitely check out different parks. Don't just stay at the same skate parks. If you have the choice to try out, some other ones. Some close ones to McBride are Silverado, Cherry Park. I think Howden is not too far. I could be wrong. Regardless, go on the train, go on the bus. Yeah, don't make excuses to not skate different things or different parks. Sky Dog, what's up, bro? How's everyone in Chico? Damn, dude, I still haven't gotten a chance to go visit, but that's why it's gonna be so awesome when I do. I hope I see all the homies there when I visit soon, or hopefully sooner than later. I do plan on going to Portland, sometime this year. I have family up there, so on the way, definitely looking forward to um to stopping by the main cities. Scotto, we made it, guys. We made it to an hour. Uh, oh, we got what? Steps away. Nice. Wait, what? What do you mean a crazy bio bike park? What do you mean? Like a bull park? Oh wow. Damn, that sounds gnarly. So cool. Oh, bike. Interesting. Oh, crazy. Well, you know the skaters are gonna be all up on there. Damn. Well, that's sick. Something to look forward to. But all right, guys, I'm gonna hop off the live. I'm hyped that I heard or I see some familiar faces on here. Look forward to more videos. Gonna be posting so much in the near future. Definitely hyped. Oh, got you. Cool, cool. It's just bike inspired. Bike inspired. Skydog, dude, my dude. Thanks for hopping on. It's great to see hear everyone's cool and especially yourself. So I'll see you. Damn. Well, I don't want to say I see you soon, but hopefully I'll see you guys all soon. Peace out, bros. Have a great rest of your day.